The middle of nowhere is a precious card to have in your sleep, a comforting compartment in your brain, when the memory of its air in your nose is the only keepsake from your childhood, and something foreign, a piece on an abstract chessboard barely resembling a king, when it is not. Boulevard is a dive bar, although the owner prefers the title winery, with a steady clientele of regulars. It's empty on Sunday mornings, a week before Easter, and comfortably full the rest of the year. If you take a deep breath outside its door, you'll know it's manure season. The railway took several years to complete. Many old locals moved away with their families in the villages, with hard steel tracks leveling their homes. Covering the town in a light blanket of smoke, worn-down carriages full of raw ore, peddlers have put a couple more pennies in the pockets of anyone adventurous enough to venture out on a trip to the town square. The title of a tincture maker has become a symbol of wisdom, worldliness. Wounded visitors have started to smell of marjoram and rosemary. A new minority of Czech intelligentsia has settled in the town. The high school has swallowed up the neighboring village's kids in its halls, as teachers from Zlín and Olomouc have brought with them an air of what the old locals sometimes call modernity, and sometimes, in hushed tones of extended family dinners, loftiness. The town hospital has also gained new professionals, more used to working in tandem with technology than used to be the custom. A breeze of ambition is slowly rustling in the trees. At night, the locals sleep soundly in their feathered duvets, undisturbed by the hum of the streets. Fresh bread in open windows, ready for the rising sun, beckons from passerbys. There is the talk of a proposal that would make the town in charge of the Jupa, making it gain minor political power, although the rumor's main proprietors seem to be schoolchildren, dreaming of a couple more rides, but the sum is bad. They have grown tired of the old Ferris wheel. The cobblestone pavement remembers many rains and promises the town council that if not replaced with concrete, it will no many more. You can smell the teenagers looking for unfinished cigarette butts behind the old bank from miles away. The middle of nowhere is a precious card to have. The town rests in dormant inertia. With modernization happening across the country, federal funds have shifted to accommodate the influx of trade, leaving gaping craters in roads well traveled. A tradition of covering your home in textured paint has spread from the outskirts, and with it, the town has gained a uniform sense of camaraderie. Young families are pushing the same strollers whose blankets they once knew, down the high street and out into the fields. Pressing sauerkraut with your bare feet has stayed firmly in fashion. A new minority. The railway took several years to complete. Like an octopus, the town has started to reach its arms out into the surrounding valleys, merging with any village standing in its way. The average bus route will now take you past several boards with the town's name in its footnotes before you reach your destination. A university has been established, and in its basement, by candlelight, a group of students and old local artists meets every week, put together their first volume of a politically satirical magazine, Lavegunta Orlica. They are planning to distribute it to their friends, carry a couple copies in their coats, in case any drunks in the local dive let an undercurrent of wanderlust slip into their slurred sentences. One of the sections includes a number you can call to set you up with a work permit to Austria. The tides of time roll over, and wash away with them anyone not rooted firmly enough in familiar soil. The outskirts have been put to rest, as future historical sites, after settlements on the southern borders grew into cities. Accordion music can be heard once more at the post office bus stop. There are few children left to heckle the old busker. If you have enough strength in your bones to climb the rusted flake column, you can hear the snow melting in the surrounding mountains, feel its last tired efforts to bite your cheeks. A pack of wild boars has made the dive its home. A new bonfires stirred the town last spring. Military tanks used to roam the streets, but they've let off ever since they realized the town is not as populous as it used to be, and so they don't have much to keep in line. Some fled, many fell, and a handful stayed in the homes they knew best, hoping calmer times await them beyond the event horizon. Grandmothers prefer to chat over the telephone now, rather than perched on the church steps. The birds have gone quiet.